everyone. My name is Ianna Harrison, and I'm a senior here at TEDxOssining High School. And today I want to talk to you about something that has always been deeply important to me, empathy. But more specifically, I want to talk to you about the bridge of empathy and why I believe it's the path to real change. So what is empathy? In 1873, a German philosopher named Robert Vischer coined the term Einfühlung to describe how individuals were able to project their own inner strivings and feelings in order to understand artwork and literature. In the following decades, English psychologists translated the term to empathy and extended its meaning to human connection, the ability to feel with someone else. To take your memories of joy, fear, grief, or love and use them to better understand someone else's situation. When you're able to do this, it's called being empathetic. Now, for the most part, even though there have been times where I've made mistakes, because I am human and I'm certainly not perfect, I've always found myself practicing empathy. Now, this wasn't because I was taught to be empathetic. I just was. And I believe that's true for all of us. We are not taught empathy. We are born with the natural human drive to connect, to understand, and to care. But as we go through life, as we experience new things, new situations, not all of them good, we learn to forget this instinct. We are told to be cautious, be selfish, put yourself first, which I'm not saying is wrong. You should care for yourself, because you only get this life once. But when you take a step back and you look at the bigger picture, everyone only gets this life once. So why wouldn't you want to help your peers, help a stranger, make their only life a little easier? Now, I want to tell you all a story that has stuck with me for the longest time. When I was about 7 years old, my mom and I had went to a Yankees game. And at the game, she had bought me this huge bag of popcorn. I had eaten a few handfuls and was finished, but I held onto the bag anyway. After the game was over, we were on our way back to the train station when I looked over and saw a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk with a cardboard cutout in a cup. I watched as everyone around me walked past him, pretending they didn't know he was there, pretending he was invisible. I even watched as some people walked to the other side of the walkway to completely avoid him. All of a sudden, this overwhelming sense of sadness washed over me. I took my hand away from my mother, and I walked over to him. I gave him my bag of popcorn, and he smiled at me and told me to have a blessed day. When I got back to my mom, I couldn't help but cry. I didn't understand why, because I had no idea who this man was, and I had never experienced what it was like to be in his position. But something inside of me moved. Something told me, acknowledge him. Now, I understand that that bag of popcorn didn't alleviate his situation, but maybe, just for a moment, it made him feel seen. And that's exactly what empathy does. It doesn't always fix things, but it lets someone know they're not alone. Now, I want you to all imagine something. Picture a bridge. On one side of this bridge, we have conversation, the talk about what has to change, poverty, inequality, injustice, bullying. We all stand on this side of the bridge. But on the other side, that's where the change actually lives. That's where people are fed, understood, supported, and loved. So what is separating these two ends? How do we get to the other side? What is this bridge? This is the bridge of empathy. The choices we make to do what we can when we see someone struggling. It's the choice to give up your seat for a pregnant woman on the train. The choice to check in on a friend who's gone quiet. The choice to speak up for somebody who's being mistreated. These don't have to be grand, heroic acts. Empathy lives in the small decisions, the daily choices, the quiet kindnesses. But without this bridge, when we lack empathy, we will remain stuck as a society. We will continue to stand on the same side of the bridge, talking about what has to change, rather than living it. We all make around 35,000 decisions in a single day, most of them small, like deciding what to wear or what to eat. But just one of those decisions could change someone's day, maybe even their life. Bring us one step closer to crossing this bridge. I could go on about how crucial empathy is for humanity, but at the end of the day, the choice lies within you. As said by Andy Dunn, empathy is what separates us from the beasts. So I'm asking you, when the moment comes, will you help us cross this bridge? Will you be a part of the solution, or will you be part of the problem? Thank you.